Prince Harry's best-selling memoir Spare has been parodied in a spoof biography titled Spare Us, a Harrody by author Bruno Vincent. The 42-year-old former book editor is best known for his series of humorous takes on Enid Blyton's famous Five collection, but decided to try his hand at a parody of the Duke of Sussex's book because there was a lot of meat in there to tear apart. Speaking to Express.co.uk, Mr. Vincent said he knew the book would be fun to work on and soon got started, reading the memoir 3 times before completing several drafts of his version at breakneck speed, within 2 weeks. He described his book as an affectionate parody rather than a merciless takedown, adding, "A book that was just filled with bile and hate would be very unpleasant to write and very joyless to read." The author said the parody was more about making light of the royal than being cruel, and said, "I naturally gravitate towards just poking fun, which I think is pretty much the British national sport." He continued, "The target for the book wasn't necessarily about Harry himself, it was just the whole project of the autobiography. I found it easy to mock." Mr. Vincent noted a few bizarre aspects of the book, particularly that a Briton had written something so obviously targeted to a US audience, noting how jarring it was for a UK reader. The frequent references to the US sitcom Friends were also a bit much, he said, as well as his habit of wandering off into philosophical ramblings. But the author did have some choice words to say about his impression of Harry's memoir and the royal himself. "The aim of the book was to poke fun at Harry a bit, but not in a cruel way," he said. "It's just the book. Reading his book, I found it funny. And in some cases, very silly, and it deserved to be poked fun at." Mr. Vincent added that while he believes the Duke was in a difficult position, and sympathized that it wasn't his fault that he was born into royalty, he added, "It's not his fault that he's basically a bit stupid. It's not his fault." The author said he hopes his parody will appeal to both critics and fans of Prince Harry, whilst also providing readers with some entertainment, as he believes it's the funniest book he has written. While he most enjoyed reading the first-hand accounts of conversations between the royal family behind closed doors, the favorite part of his book is a conversation between Harry and Meghan when they first started dating.